Hello everybody, Calamity here, and I am not half a horse. Today's video is going to be about the developer discussion that was posted yesterday on the Genshin Impact website, but there is something very, very important I want to point out that they wrote, and they actually wrote it towards the end. So I'm actually starting from the end of the developer discussion, and then I'll go all the way back to the top and we'll talk about the whole thing. But the very important thing that you need to take note of is that starting in version 5.5, when you use a Sanctifying Elixir, you get to choose two guaranteed enhancements. This is an actual insane change to the Sanctifying Elixir, making them way, way worth your while. And you're gonna end up actually making some really good artifacts from this because now, let's say you get the crit rate, the crit damage. Now you can choose, hey, I want, maybe you wanted to upgrade both of them. Maybe you want to go hard on crit damage or hard on just like one specific stat. You definitely can do that. But I'm glad it's being added. I'm just glad they're improving this at all. They're taking the feedback. Hopefully they add more to it. I would like to see more elixirs per month or per patch. I feel like it's still too little. Like, I understand they still want us to grind for artifacts, and that is totally fine. But I also wish the frequency was just like a little bit more, at least for free-to-play players, and not have it, and we don't have to spend money, basically. But that is the most important thing out of this whole developer discussion that you can get out of this video. So definitely save your elixirs again for 5.5. That's 2 patches from now, so I know it's going to be hard, but it's definitely going to be worth it when you're sitting on like 10, 15, maybe even 20 of these elixirs come 5.5, and you can make up to 20, god tier artifacts from it. And who knows, they could be adding even more quality of life features to the elixirs in the future. So really, really good change there. That being said, let's go ahead and talk about the other stuff that's being added in future updates. This is the developer discussion for January 22nd. And the first thing that they have listed here is optimized character building experience. So if you're the type of player that gets lost or you forget what you need to get for a character you're trying to build, and you forget like how much do I need, which boss is it, etc., etc., well, they're gonna help you out by giving you a better training guide. That's gonna show. It's gonna look like this in the game, and it'll show you exactly what you need to do. So here it's just telling you, if you need more EXP books, more Mora, and then tells you to go collect these flowers for Arlecchino. You need more of these fire gemstones, and then it tells you even where to get them as well. Like, you need these from the Fatui skirmishers, etc., etc. So this will help people stay organized when trying to build a character. If you're the type of person that just loses focus on it, it's okay. They're here to help you with this new feature. It's pretty good. I don't personally have a problem with it, but I'm glad it's there for people that might struggle forgetting, what they need to build characters. Next up is the all-around display of level up materials. So after you set up a level up plan, it'll show you the main methods for obtaining materials needed to achieve your set targets, and will be prioritized in the adventure handbook with unique markers. So we can see here that it marks what you need. So it's telling you, hey, this character or this weapon that you're trying to build needs materials from this enemy and this enemy, and then we can see here when you're in your inventory, it's telling you like, hey, this is the material that this character that you're trying to build needs. So that's also very nice, so you don't have to keep going back and forth. It's nice to all have it in game. Then we can see here, showing you again, when you pick a domain that has the materials that you need, it's showing you, hey, these are the ones that your characters need. I don't know why the purple one isn't highlighted. It also says, some commonly used interfaces will now display the resin count, so you won't need to switch between interfaces repeatedly to check. So I guess we're just going to see more of our resin in more places, like the training guide, the adventure handbook, and the domain entrances. So I guess that's a little helpful. Very small there, but then timely collection progress reminders. So you're going to get reminded every now and then, like, hey, you still need to collect, your level up materials, or you'll have a good idea of where you're at when it comes to farming materials. This is, again, really nice, and it even tells you the requirements needed to level up, which is actually pretty nice there. Next up is material sorting display. Optimized for easier understanding. So starting from 5.4, that's the next update, Some interfaces will prioritize higher rarity level up materials, make it easier to find the necessary dropped information. Don't know why it was like this, wasn't like this before, but yeah, it's basically just going to show you the 5-star artifacts first, and then it'll show you the 4-star and then the 3-star. Because you can see here in the old one, it actually showed the 3 stars first, then the 4 stars. It's weird, but there you go. It's in the Adventure Handbook and Domain Rewards Preview. Next up is the weapon interface optimization. This is to help you find weapons that are suitable for your current character. Starting in 5.4, you can also use a filter function to check for, the weapon's secondary attributes that best suit your current character. Again, putting me out of the job because they're doing in-game guides for you, so you can see like, hey, based off your inventory, we can recommend this weapon and this weapon for you. So really nice there if you're just like a very casual player, you don't really care about, the ins and outs and the details of building a character. You just want to build that character as fast as possible and just slap on whatever. Well, now the game is really helping you fine-tune your characters now. You can see here the weapon filter showing you what you have. Like here, they have 5 weapons with crit rate as a secondary attribute, crit damage, attack percentage, all being good options for a Arlecchino. And then we have one-click weapon refinement, which is also really nice. You can auto-add your refinement materials. Is that a new weapon? Deathly Pact? I don't remember that weapon. But yeah, you can auto add your refinements. I wouldn't do this with a 5-star, just saying. I would only do this with 4 stars unless you're a whale. But yeah, this is something that StarRail has had access to for a while now. It's nice to see it in Genshin. We're finally getting a better character roster organization. So, a lot of us have been playing, Genshin for years and years, and we have tons and tons of characters that we've pulled for over said years, and now we can actually filter them to show us certain elements first, and then we can see here you can quickly switch to the filter function on the character level up interface to make things easier. So yeah, having a filter is nice. I would prefer like a grid view, just to have more characters on the screen instead of the top like sliding thing that we have on the menu. I would definitely prefer a grid. Next up is the Teapot. I'm not really a Teapot person, but if you are, looks like there's going to be some more changes for you to make Teapot stuff more convenient. It looks like a new Tubby tab, which provides so you can switch the realm layout, create furnishings, and realm depot functions. And after that, we've made it to the end here. So yeah, the other updates and improvements that are coming in the upcoming patches are all right. I do appreciate the new player friendlier filters and guides to help new players build characters. That's really nice of them to add that kind of stuff. But the big thing is definitely the announcement of the Sanctifying Elixir, allowing us to choose 2 enhancements. Now, that being said, I just want to make a short video about the changes that are up and coming to Genshin in the next 2 patches. Hopefully they add more. More stuff like this is always welcome. What are your thoughts on this change? What else do you want to see Hoyoverse add? Let me know in the comments. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.